Good morning, guys. Happy Aloha Friday. So, done with our Friday morning meeting like we usually have. Out taking a walk on the lot. First and foremost, I apologize. No videos for the last couple of days. I'm sure you guys can still hear it, but I am under the weather. I am pretty stuffed up. Fortunately, having a toddler that is in school right now and just got back to school means every germ known to man is going around my household again. So I'm sick. Paisley was sick. Britt was sick. My uncle's sick. Everybody's sick. So I'm battling that, but we are here. I'm taking a walk through, just wanting to get a little peek at this inventory. I was here yesterday and saw some of this, but I think we got a couple more Super Duties in. I think one of these Super Duties might actually be sold, a fleet one. We got another Raptor in. This is a 25 802A Oxford White 37 package Raptor. Real nice deal there. And we got another black appearance package F-150. What is this? I think it's an STX. Oh, no, XLT. It's XLT F-150 that came in. But I'm getting a walk on for the day. It is Labor Day weekend. We do have some incentives that are coming with that. There are some enhanced trade assists coming in, extra $1,000 on top of whatever your trade is worth on just about everything. I think the only thing that's not included in the enhanced trade assist is hybrid Maverick. Really haven't had any trouble selling hybrid Mavericks. You know, one of the hottest things we have. I don't think we even have any on the lot currently. Excuse me. I think every single one of the hybrid Mavericks we had come in has already sold. I just have a few gassers. I did see that there's enhanced rebates on Lobo Maverick. So if you're in the market for a Lobo, now would be a good time. They got $3,000 in rebates. It's the biggest I've seen since I've been here. Bronco Sport in the green that I like, and then this is a hot one that we're waiting on. This won't last too long. That's Explorer 25 Explorer. That's an active, so kind of the base model. I've had a lot of people looking for that to get that 7-passenger at a decent price, because this one's quite a bit cheaper than like the Platinum we had. I'm trying to see in the window, but it's pretty dirty. And this does have the privacy glass. Can't really tell. No, this one's a 6-seater. Captain chairs in it. Doesn't have the bench in the second row. But we're gonna get stuck in today. We're gonna get started. I'm supposed to have an appointment coming in here in about the next 10 minutes for our 21 RAV4 hybrid that we purchased off the street. So we're gonna get started on that, hopefully get that unit going. I got them pulling it out the shop here in a second. It was, I believe, getting new tires put on it or something as part of the used car inspection process and the reconditioning. But that's what's coming up now. I'll update you guys a little later today. What's going on, guys? So, end of the day is upon us. I'm rolling out. Wanted to come back with a recap. So, first and foremost, plan to come back at lunch and give you guys a midday recap. That didn't end up happening because we ended up getting pretty busy, actually. So, I had a customer come in midday that I had been working with. Sorry, I apologize. Still kind of stuffed up. And I did just have to walk a bunch of stairs. So, I'm a little out of breath. And I'm stuffed up, so I can't breathe very well anyway. But, had a customer come in. He was interested in looking for a truck. He is a first-time car buyer, which is always tricky. A general rule of thumb, guys, if you're a first-time car buyer and you don't have a ton of money down, you're probably not gonna get a truck. It's very hard. Not that it's impossible, it can be done. It's just not necessarily a smart thing. Because as a first-time car buyer, you're not gonna get a great rate. And paying a really high rate just to get a truck doesn't usually make sense. I always recommend get something else first, build your credit for a few years, and then go get yourself a truck at a much more reasonable payment, instead of going out here and paying $900, $1,000, even more than that sometimes. We got guys trying to buy, Lariat F-150s that are $80,000 is their first vehicle, and putting 20 grand down to do it and still paying a high interest rate. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Those trucks, even with 20 grand down, these guys are paying over $1,000 a month for them, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I recommend, don't need instant gratification, get a reliable vehicle for a few years, make some payments on it, and then go get your truck. Rant over. That's all I have to say on that subject. But we did get him approved on a 2024 Ranger at a pretty high payment because rate wasn't great, but got him approved. It was within his budget that he could budget for, but he's in the process of moving out of his place, so he wanted to get moved into his new place and settled before he pulled the trigger on the new truck. So no deal for today on that one, unfortunately. Then I continued working on my outer island deal on the Bronco and got that one to go together, so that was nice. Got that deal up on the board. Not a full deal, that's still a half deal with Josh because he started off on it. So I got that half deal going, and we're gonna finish that one up tomorrow. Now, after that, I followed up with a couple other customers and some other deals that we didn't get put together. Oh, that reminds me. There was a customer that I was supposed to send him out numbers tonight that I didn't get to, so I was caught up on some others. So I gotta send him numbers first thing in the morning, and let's see if maybe we can make that Maverick deal on that white Lobo in our showroom. But we did get that one half deal out today. That helps. That gets us closer to the end of the month, closer to the goal. We're still way behind on this month. It's just not gonna work out, and it sucks that for the last week of the month I'm feeling sick. That doesn't help anything, especially when it's super hot out and you're all stuffed up. That's not fun in the least. But tomorrow I think we have some more action going on. I have one appointment, I believe. I'm trying to work on getting a second one set up for a lady that's looking for an F-150. So hopefully we can get something going that's in her budget. But that's kind of what we got going on there. Now, I'm not headed straight home yet. As you can see, it's a little early. It's before 7. It's only about 6:30 and I'm rolling out because I am headed over to Royal Hawaiian Golf Course to meet up with Britt because she is at Maunawili Night Market tonight. So I'm headed there to help her at the event, help break down, as well as probably get some food for dinner. So there's a few different things there that I know I'm interested in having. There's some paella that I believe you guys saw the last time. Maybe you guys didn't. I don't know if I took pictures of the paella the last time or if I ate it all before we took pictures. It was really good. I might get that paella again. If not, there's a couple other vendors there, as well as the chef for Royal Hawaiian itself made some Chiopino tonight that they're selling. So I could be interested in some of that Chiopino. Maybe not. I do like the seafood in a Chiopino. I'm not a super big fan of the tomato broth that Chiopino is usually made with, just because it really kills my indigestion. All that tomato sauce doesn't settle well with my stomach. But anyway, that's where I'm headed now. I'll probably shoot some of what we see at the event, some of the vendors, walk around a little bit. Most likely I'm not going to take out the gimbal and do all of that tonight. I'll keep it a little simpler. We'll shoot some stuff with the Meta glasses, which is a nice part of having them. We can pick up some content pretty easy. Quality isn't quite as good as it is when we use the iPhone, because the iPhone Has a much better camera built into it. Sorry, I was looking at an F-150 that I'm pretty sure I built for DSI years ago. A black platinum F-150. Looks like a 2018 or 2019 truck. Does look like one I built. I kind of remember that build. But anyway, that's where we're headed. That's the advantage of the meta glasses, is it makes it so much easier to pick up content. And overall, I think even in the low light conditions on the videos I've sent or I've shot and used, the quality is pretty good. I wish the aspect ratio was a little bit different and it matched the regular 16:9. But overall, I think the aspect ratio is really good because it gives me the option to not only shoot stuff for vertical content, for like shorts and Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube shorts, but I can also use them for my long form content in the regular 16:9 ratio. It still works out okay. But that's where we're at now. We're headed there. I'm about to make the turn down to the golf course right after we get through this light. And we'll see you guys down there. Okay guys, so I failed. I got started on this before I ever filmed anything. But this is the chicken and chorizo paella from Santi's. Second time I've had it. Not the chicken and chorizo, which I'm not gonna lie, is unbelievably hot right now. So I don't even know if I can sample it or not. But I'm gonna risk burning my mouth to give this a try. So let's see. Nice chicken thigh, Spanish chorizo. Oh yeah, full of flavor all the way through it. Actually kind of a sweet and spicy chorizo. I really like that. Not just as spicy. Absolutely burning my hand right now, so going for one more bite. Now, here's where I failed. This is a seafood chorizo, and as you can see, it's partially eaten because I forgot to take some video of it first. But absolutely delicious. It's the second time I've had that. I did want to try their seafood cups that they make, seafood cones with their fried fish, calamari, all of that in it. Fortunately, they didn't make that tonight. I'm washing it down with Fresco Hoy, the pineapple mango agua fresca. Super refreshing, made with local ingredients, local pineapple, local mango. But we're out here, music is playing. I am sweating because I had to walk so far. But this is where we're at. We're gonna fish it up here. We're here till 9, and then we're gonna head home for the night. Then it's time to edit videos. So see you guys tomorrow back at the store. Appreciate everybody that comes out to watch.